Hamish, you said I had about 5 mates go to the intimate night with Kobe, the Mamba Mentality, which you brilliantly hosted from all reports.
Did you go, Joe? No, Jody? No.
No,
It's too expensive for him, Dad.
Couldn't mortgage a house to get a ticket, to be honest. Hamish, but from all reports, it was outstanding. What was he like? Like, just away from the camera for a second, how did you engage with one of basketball's greatest ever? Was he a good bloke?
So I spent, Jay, on the Tuesday, I had an hour with him in his suite at Crown, and then had another half hour on the day before we did the hour on Wednesday night. I don't reckon I've ever been in a company of a guy that makes things easier. Federer is like that. But when you do all the reading and the research, it comes across that he's a bit of an individual and he was really demanding. Now, he is all of those things, but he's also extraordinarily generous with his time and welcoming and, used my name a lot. When people use your name a lot, you know that they've remembered your name and taken the time. So he's one of those guys. He's huge on detail. We've got time for 2 quick stories on what sort of a bloke he is.
Yep.
So when he was 10, his old man Joe had finished from the NBA and he went over and played in Italy, and every summer they'd come back. He was playing in the under-10 Philadelphia League, played 30 matches that summer. This is Kobe. Didn't score a point in 30 matches. His old man at the end of it all put his arm around him and said, Kobe, if you score 60 in a match, well, you score none for the season. I love you just as much. He goes, I know, Dad, but I want to score all the time. So he made a commitment to himself then as a 10-year-old. I'm going to train 6 days a week, 4 hours a day for the rest of my life, and I'm going to be one of the best in the world. I'm going to win a championship. Ended up winning 5. So then fast forward a little bit. In 2000, as a 17-year-old, he gets picked up. In 1997, he's playing Game 5 against the Utah Jazz. They're leading 3-1 in the series. Late in the game, they're throwing the ball 4 times. He shoots 4 air balls.
This is Kobe Bryant?
This is Kobe Bryant, 4 air balls. He flies back that night to California, goes to where he's living. Around the corner is Palisades High School. He rings the janitor, who he's known for a long time, at 2 in the morning, says, can you open up the gym? He then goes and shoots from the same 4 spots for the next 6 hours. And you can count for the rest of the career how many air balls he's had. But he's just a fanatical worker. He sets his alarm clock for 3:30 during his career, would train for 2.5 hours before breakfast, then take the kids to school, then go to team training. And, still he gets up at 4 o'clock now. He's just one of those guys that...
Amazing.
He says, I'm not going to leave anything to chance. I will just make sure that I've done more work than anyone else. And, when the young guys came to the Lakers, they'd all go out. He goes, I'll come out with you, no problem. Well, you've got to be with me in the gym at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Like, okay. He's just a huge worker, and he's very, very nice, very, very intelligent. I don't know whether you know this, but he used to catch a chopper to training because the traffic was getting so bad. He was wasting an hour and a half. He's all about efficiency. So he'd just get a chopper to train every day. And this is the sign of the freak show that he is.
Yeah.
So in the last year, he's thinking about life after basketball. He's going to become form Kobe Inc., which is a business that invests in storytelling and other bits and pieces in the sports. He's trying to write a letter to basketball. So on his iPhone, in one helicopter trip, he writes a letter to Dear Basketball, and he writes, what it's meant to him, and time's coming to an end. He then gets someone to animate it, turn it into a short film. Do you know that he won an Oscar for that short film called Dear Basketball, his first year out of retirement? So he won 5 championships and an Oscar in 21 years.
Amazing. These high
He's
achievers.
just unbelievable.
High achievers. I think Joey used to have to take a chopper out to Seaford. It was that far away. Yeah, you know what that's like.
They had to fill up twice to get to Seaford.
It's not that bad.